few weeks ago, we had a strawberry moon, and we hadn't had one of those in a while. So I decided to get a strawberry moon infused whiskey so we can make a strawberry infused moon old fashioned. I think it's time to do that. Let's go. Welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways. I'm Doc Martinez, and not that long ago, I did an old fashioned that had the energy of the moon, and I got a lot of positive comments on that. It didn't get a lot of views, but I got a lot of positive comments. And then right after that, the strawberry moon was coming, and I thought, well, another perfect opportunity to use that energy, that positive energy from the moon and the strawberry moon, and make an old fashioned with it as well. So left some whiskey out, I left some water out, and I've now made some strawberry simple syrup. Put some strawberries here overnight, had strawberry flavor to the whiskey as well. And we're gonna make a strawberry moon infused old fashioned. So let's get a glass out here. We're gonna use this glass, and we're gonna first start off with half an ounce, because I want really strawberry. I want it really strawberry. So half an ounce of the strawberry simple syrup. Now we're gonna add rhubarb bitters. Yep, I'm not used this one yet. And you know, a lot of people like that strawberry rhubarb pie and stuff. So when I saw this over there sitting there, I was like, it's calling out to me. It's got to be used. I've never gotten to use it, so why not today? I know what. Let me just shake that up a little bit just in case it's been sitting there for a while. And let's put 2 dashes. 1, 2. 2 dashes in there. Yeah. Actually smells really good. Even with all that strawberry in there, we're gonna just dump it in here. And it's okay if the strawberry stay in here. We got all the flavor out of that already. And time to stir this up. Feel that glass starting to chill now. Oh yeah. Look at that nice strawberry color. Strawberry on the nose. Let's go for that first drink. Not as sweet as I thought. It's actually kind of bittery. And I think that's actually my fault. I think leaving the strawberries in it overnight made it a little bit more bitter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit more strawberries, sweeten this up a little bit more. I normally don't like them too sweet, but that is very bitter, and it's like a strawberry bitter. It's kind of weird. Never had a bitter strawberry, but I can see where that's coming from. There you go. That helped balance it out. Ooh, now that strawberry's coming through, that sweetness of the strawberries coming through really nicely. Ooh, that is good. I like it. So there you go, a strawberry moon infused old fashioned. However, we're not stopping there today. I'm giving you a bonus one. This one's not going to be a strawberry moon infused one, but it's going to be a strawberry flavored one. So I'm getting another glass out that I have an ice in, and we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to use some Still Austin rye. Now, Still Austin's having a contest, so I'm kind of thinking, okay, what different things can I do with it? I figured I have this strawberry syrup here. Why not try it? Let's see. Can we come up with something unique and nice and interesting that I can turn into that contest? Only one way to find out. So let's add. I'm gonna start off with a 1/4 ounce of this. I don't want it as sweet. I really want to highlight this rye whiskey here. And this one, I'm actually gonna use my buddy Gnome. Gnome has his Christmas chocolate bitters. So who doesn't like a chocolate covered strawberry? I know I do. I know I do. So we're gonna go ahead and add 1. Oh, nope, it's Gnome. We gotta add 2. 2 dashes of chocolate bitters. And then I'm using the Still Austin rye. It's actually their distillery release rye. It has got some nice spicy notes to it. I kind of want that spiciness to come out in this as well. I think that spicy with that sweet will kind of just blend very well together. At least in my head, that's what it seems to work. The funny thing is that when I was thinking about doing the second cocktail, at first I wasn't even going to use the Still Austin. I even thought about using it. I've been doing a lot of like tasting of malts lately. I thought, would this work with the malt? So who knows? Maybe that'll be coming up. Let's go ahead and stir this for a bit. Oh, this is a beautiful color. Look at that color on this one. Look at that color. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, time to go in. Let's see. How well is this balanced? Okay, a lot of rye, chocolatey, that. But you're not getting enough of that strawberry. So I guess I need to do a whole 1/2 ounce. I'm going to do another 1/4 here to add in here. I'm not trying to over sweeten it, but I do want that strawberry to come out. And I think by adding that little bit more, I can get that flavor out of it. So we're up to a whole 1/2 ounce again. And I do a 101 simple syrup, so it's not a very, very like concentrated simple syrup either. Let's go in for another taste. Let's see if that kind of balances this out a little bit more. Ooh, that did help. Very unique taste on this. Very unique taste. I like that there's a little bit of spiciness on the tip of the tongue. Then you get the chocolate bitters is actually pretty strong and prominent in this as well. So you get that chocolate layer with that strawberry sweetness aftertaste. Very different. I like it. I could drink this during Christmas for sure. So if you haven't got one of these, I'm going to leave a link below where you can get Gnome's Bitters from. I know he has a new one out that I haven't tried. I need to reach out to him and try to get that new one. But this chocolate bitters is one of my favorites. I really do enjoy it. Well, my friends, thank you for joining me on another journey down my old-fashioned rabbit hole. This one has been a little interesting, trying to do two different ones. The strawberry moon infused one, very sweet, very nice. And a chocolate strawberry rye. I like the texture of that on my tongue. It's very thick, covers the tongue nicely. I kind of like that. Both are good, both are different, but I don't think either one is prize winning, but always fun to try. So if you guys have any ideas on how to use Estelle Austin to make a really unique and kind of interesting cocktail that I can kind of try and play with so I can turn in, let me know. Leave them in the comments below. I would love all your help. I'm going to be playing with this for a while, and I'm going to try to come up with something interesting. But I'm going to stick to an old-fashioned, and that's also kind of makes it a little bit harder because I'm limiting myself, but at the same time, I'm challenging myself. Well, my friends, thank you for joining me on another journey down my old-fashioned rabbit hole. To our next journey, my friends, cheers.